Yeah, no intro today. It's going to take a second for this to catch up and for everybody to be able to start seeing this because there is no intro. There is no there is no intro. There is no fanfare. There is no theater at all involved in any of this. Um I am not going to display any level of showmanship because I am fucking pissed this morning. I had a show planned for anyone here that was going to hang out and talk about the best anime and why they are trying to cancel anime. I am sorry. I will do that on another day, probably next Monday when I come back. But I woke up to this. I woke up to Lucasfilm returning to being Lucas fucking Film.
Boss, I'm sorry I had to do it to you this morning and wake you up, but I've been up most of the night. I'm so upset about this issue. Just a couple words before you get started. Um, I've been a subscriber and member, channel monthly paying monthly member to Star Wars Theory, who has almost 2.5, 2 3/4, almost 3 million
Almost
subs.
3 million fucking subscribers. This guy
And
was
who
still loving Star Wars when all this bullshit happened with the sequel trilogy. He wasn't endorsing what they were doing, but he wasn't
he
he
wasn't
wasn't
shilling,
attacking them.
he wasn't shilling, but he also didn't resort to like being, going negative at all in any way. He just focused on content. He's releasing now two amazing Star Wars fan films, which he's self-financed, that have cost him more than $200,000 of his own money. Instead of buying his house and moving out of his condo with his family, his wife, his fiance, and him agreed that he would plow some more money into, and he's released two fan films that together have cost him well in excess of 200 grand. How do I know all this? Because I'm one of his channel members, and I've been a channel member of his for about a year and a half now. All right, long before I even came to Valhalla. Anyway, so Pablo Hidalgo, Disney, took a shot at him. I sent you the data. I'm not going to talk too much, but I got really upset. Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers, at 2 in the morning released a video. This is California time. I woke up Coach at 3 in the morning, and I said, Coach, we got to do a video right now on Echo Base Network. Coach got up out of bed, saw what my materials that I had to present, and Coach released a video. And I said, we got to support Star Wars Theory, because Star Wars Theory never asked nothing for nobody. He never asked for backup. And if anybody looks at my Twitter feed, I've already posted up basically, what's going on, and basically hashtag fire Pablo Hidalgo. Now, with that said, boss, I had everything ready for you. You've seen the materials. You're our leader. If this doesn't up what Valhalla's alley is at, I don't know what is, but I'm absolutely livid. And I'm going to tell you something. This guy's fandom and his love for Star Wars and the hero epic basically is what he relied on for strength when he went through chemo earlier in his life. He was a little guy. He's a big guy now, but when he was a little guy, he was a little guy. He was a run. He got picked on and beat up, and he relied on that too, just like I did when I was a little kid.
Yeah, just like I did. Just
So I
like I
turn the
did.
tables over to you, boss. But I can think of no better way than on Monday morning than Valhalla to take a stand and let Disney know what the hell.
I feel like a dupe. I feel like a dupe. I for the past week, I have been talking about The Mandalorian. I have been talking about Luke Skywalker. I have been talking about how this is what the fans wanted. This is what the fans needed. This was the first step in the right direction from Lucasfilm. This is not the fault of Jon Favreau or Dave Filoni. I have never, ever, ever supported cancel culture. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't support cancel culture. But when you work for a company, when you represent a company, and you come out and you disrespect one of the biggest members of the Star Wars community
The largest.
by making fun of him because he had emotion. He cares about Star Wars. He cares about the character of Luke Skywalker. When you come out and you disrespect him, you don't just disrespect him, you disrespect all of us. Fuck you, Pablo Hidalgo. Fuck you, Lucasfilm, if you don't get rid of him. Fuck you, Lucasfilm, if you don't get rid of him. No more Mandalorian. No more nice things to say. No more fucking positivity. This is fucking war.
Bro, in Star Wars Theory, he's like a flat guy, bro. Like he's ultra professional, ultra. He's basically non-emotional, really. If you look at a lot of his stuff over the last couple of years, and for him to crack is a lot like like when I crack, like Doomcock cracking. I mean, for him to crack, it really speaks to like what those series of scenes did. Star Wars carried my buddy, Star Wars Theory, through chemo, bro. Chemo. And Pablo Hidalgo fucking takes a shot at him. Are you out of your fucking mind?
I can't support it.
And that's why in less than a month, when you come out here and we start our cross country fucking trip, well, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna park our fucking truck and van with our fucking satellite and our 5G connection, and we're gonna park right the flying fucking front of Disney and Lucas fucking Films, and we're gonna broadcast 1 or 2 days in a fucking row.
Yeah, Canuck. Yeah,
how
let them burn.
Dare they?
Let them burn. Let them fucking burn. You know what? I'm all
hashtag fire Pablo Hidalgo. Fuck that.
No. We stand with Star Wars Theory, and I'm going to tell you why. Because there are so many of us that looked up to Luke Skywalker. There's so many of us out there that looked in these movies when we were hurting, when we were in pain, and they were one of the only things that made us feel better. This guy watched the original movies over and over and over again when he was going through chemo. This guy has a love for Star Wars so deep that he financed his own Vader fan film that is bad fucking ass. The love for Star Wars in this community.
He by the way, in order to maintain his legal back ass, he also denied he got some sponsorships and he gave them all fucking back. 100% self-financed, because he had plenty of offers to sponsor him, and he got some in the beginning and he gave him all the flying fuck back. How do I know? Because I've been his monthly sub. I know. I don't produce his channel. I'm just a fan, but I'm I'm just beside myself. I basically only slept an hour and a half last night. I'm so fucking angry. I can maybe I can stomach how they keep that fucking bitch Kathleen Kennedy, because who knows who the fuck she fucked and who knows what the flying fuck she's got on, who the flying fuck she's got it on, and maybe she can't get fired because God knows flying fucking what. But this
Pablo needs to go. Disney. Pablo needs to go.
And I'm gonna say it. He's a fucking Hispanic Chilean fucking Hollywood. We're a dime a goddamn dozen. You can replace his fucking wannabe wetback ass. He's not even fucking Mexican. Fucking get rid of his little Chilean, little fucking fake Hispanic fucking ass. I'm calling you out, motherfucker. Because I know your little affirmative action shit. You hide behind that shit in order to get your fucking job at diversity. Your little fucking 7 pillars of diversity, you cocksucking motherfucker. Yeah, I'm calling you out as a fucking Latino. When I come to LA Disney Studios, I'm going to wait outside your fucking office with free food like I'm delivering it. And motherfucker, I hope I get my hands on you, bro. I won't touch you, but I'm going to let you know how it fucking feels. Some accountability instead of being surrounded by the white pussy ass bitches you fucking like to fucking pander to, motherfucker. Fucking freeloading motherfucker on our dime. How dare you?
How can someone like this represent Star Wars? This is the
I'll tell you
problem.
when Favreau woke up, Favreau's going to be waking up any second, and he's going to say, walk right, Marshall, why the fuck over there and say, what the flying fuck did you do?
Yeah.
Because all this happened all this happened after 10 o'clock last night.
That's exactly what I would do. Fuck this. You go over to that fucking punk ass bitch's office and you tell him we just got a huge line of support for what we are doing. We just got a huge line of support for what we are doing. And you fucked it up. You fucked it up.
You're a fucking embarrassment to all fucking Hispanics. Change your name to some fucking pussy ass name, you bitch.
No, cred sucks. You never, ever, no. You never, ever be embarrassed about where you come from. Ever. No, fuck that. Just because some piece of shit fucking disrespected a wonderful member of the Star Wars community. No, he can't embarrass.
Trust me, that motherfucker gave up being Chilean and Latino and Hispanic a long time ago and decided he's going to be SJW woke ass white, pussy ass beta bitch. Trust me, that's his fucking demographic. White ass pussy ass beta bitch.
Yeah, they need to haul him over the coals, Palpatine.
My brother, you know me for 2 years. Have you ever heard me like this?
Never, ever. Never. I've never seen you like this.
3.5 fucking weeks from now, you're flying out here. We're gonna start the Valhalla cross country trip, and there's a reason why we're starting it in front of fucking Lucasfilms and Disney fucking studios. I swear to God, we're gonna fucking transmit live for 2 to 4 fucking hours.
I was. How many
people
like a
here? Fucking idiot. I feel used, bro.
How many people here have been bullied? How many people here have been bullied?
Shit, most of us are nerds. Shit, it's like a just state of life for me when I was a kid. I mean, shit.
How many people
high school and played football?
How many people turn to something? Because I can tell you what I turned to. I turned to movies like The Karate Kid. I turned to movies like Star Wars. I turned to Star Trek. And one day, I was bigger than all of them. I grew a foot in the middle of a summer, a whole foot. And I started playing football. And suddenly, all those little bitches, all those little cocksuckers were half my size. Pablo Hidalgo needs an old-fashioned ass whooping. A good old-fashioned ass whooping. That's what we say in the South. You
must be nice when you're fucking designated as an essential worker.
He needs to go. He needs to go. He needs a verbal ass whooping from Lucasfilm, and he needs to go.
I'm a Disney stockholder. I'm gonna fucking write a letter. I don't own that many shares of stock, but I own some fucking stock.
Well, we also know some other people that own some stock in Disney. Lorena Creel, for one. And this fucking coward needs to go. I want to tell you guys something. I was not ashamed of my reaction to seeing Luke again. You guys heard it just minutes after I watched it. You heard it from me. You heard it from Lorena Creel. You heard it from Daybob. You heard our love. You have listened to me on Echo Base Network. You have listened to Mike. You have listened to Coach and Nick. You have listened to us talk about it. You listened to me talk about how Star Wars is back. It's not back as long as fucking people like that piece of shit are involved in Lucasfilm.
It definitely proves what Doomcock said, that there's a fucking war inside there, because if ever they were all aligned in the same direction, this wouldn't have happened.
I'm so pissed. I am so fucking pissed right now. I'm almost shaking.
I only slept an hour and a half last night. I couldn't. I was like, I wanted to call you at 3 or 4 in the morning, but I want to let you sleep.
Well, wouldn't I anyway, because I have a block on my phone. As soon as it hits 10 p.m., I don't get any calls. I don't get any texts. I don't get
Everybody has a block with mixing Iron Man, like Purple Valkyrie and stuff. You know, everybody's blocking Purple. I'm kidding. Man, I am shaking. My left hand is shaking. And you know why? It's not even about me. You know, I'm going to tell you this much. It's not about me. It's not about, I mean, I do say this. If anybody gets to the point, maybe where Gary's at, if anybody gets to, once you get to the point where you really don't care, that's sad. And you should never let it go that far, because you should never stop caring. That's like giving up on democracy, on liberty, on voting, or whatever the flying fuck you, and though people are stealing elections. I'm just saying that when you get to the point where you just don't care, that's a problem. Because let me tell you why I'm upset. You know why I'm mad? I'm upset for Star Wars Theory, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
I watch this shit all the time. He is the most professional, cool cat out there, and he has earned every one of those 2.75 million subs day by day by day by day. And you know what? Yeah, there aren't that many YouTubers that have made a couple $100,000 off of YouTube. But instead of buying his house and making a move on that, he decided to do another fan film for the community. Why? Because he saw that we weren't getting any more movies from Disney at all anytime soon. That was a decision he made 10 months ago. He says, guys, I don't think they're going to release anything. And he says, I probably can't do more than a short scene or two, maybe 5 to 15 minutes. He said, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it professionally, and here's how much it's going to cost. And, no Indiegogo, no, when all these fucking frauds are on the goddamn internet doing Indiegogo campaigns or whatever, when they're not even fucking real.
And selling merch and all kinds of shit for shit that they don't own. Comics, merch, all kinds of shit for shit that they don't own. I'm so pissed. Can
you give me hold on. Give me a Chrome tab, share audio. Let me just share one quick minute here from this video, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead. I don't think Theory would mind either, but
and not everyone life is going to like you, and you and I
share that. Bro, I'm one of his channel members.
Me and mine about you. What I don't think is okay is when a Lucasfilm official is chiming in and gaslighting these sorts of behaviors of undermining one's emotions towards something that their own company created. I think it doesn't look good for the brand of Star Wars. I don't think it looks good for Lucasfilm or Disney or what they preach about inclusivity. Now, I can't see what Mr. Hidalgo is saying. He has a locked profile, but I can see that he's responded several times to this thread, which is making fun of me for being emotional over.
Good morning, Cap.
I'm interjecting. So this is now 6 hours or so after I recorded the video that you've been watching. I didn't want to publish it because I needed more evidence. I didn't want to just the gun and upload the video and have it be wrong. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was coming to my aid and being like, look, every fan deals with everything differently. But sure enough, no, he actually did chime in along with the other tweets. He said emotions are not for sharing in response to that troll. He then went to delete it, and after some people got on his case, thanks to you guys, and then he went and uploaded it as his cover photo for Twitter.
What a dick.
This is a man who represents very high up in the Lucasfilm story group. For me, I grew up with these characters. I was born in 1990, well after the originals had come out, and I was introduced to Star Wars when I was 6 years old. So Luke Skywalker to me was a beacon of hope, man. Through chemo, through kids bullying me, bugging me, any hardship I had in life, he was my stronghold. And so to see his character after The Last Jedi, I was quite defeated, and I felt, this is not right. And to see him come back with this real vigor and the image of Luke, the hero that I always looked up to as a little boy, it was beautiful to see. And so that was my reaction. And for you to belittle that, it's very unprofessional. It's very wrong. You should be better than this. You're very high up in one of the biggest companies in the world and making some real cool stuff. So I would have expected better from you, to treat your fans with more respect. I just don't think this is an okay thing to do when you're in this position of high power. You're a successful guy. You're working at the coolest company in the world, making, the coolest stuff. You shouldn't even be seen anywhere near these kinds of conversations unless, and I could be totally wrong, he's just completely sticking up for me and saying, hey, this is not right. But judging by this response and the other responses under his tweets that, we can't see, I don't think that's the case. And given his track record of being extremely rude and volatile to fans for having differing opinions is not okay. Regardless of how, rude those fans are, you should never stoop to that level. You should always be the higher person.
Anyway, bro, you see what a gentleman he's still, dude, he's holding it completely together. In fact, he waited 6 hours until he could validate the tweets.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, he did, because he wanted to make sure he knew exactly what he was talking about.
You think Mexican Iron Man would wait 6 fucking hours? Mexican Iron Man couldn't wait till 1 minute past 6 a.m.
And the pussy ass bitch hides it. The pussy ass bitch hides it. He tries to keep it hidden. We know what he said. Sorry, guys. We know what he said. We know why he said it. He's a bitch. Pablo Hidalgo was a fucking bitch. And a $5 super chat from MB Geek. PH may get a call today from the bosses because this community has a very long memory. The big and small channels stand with Star Wars theory. We won't kneel. Fuck no, we won't kneel. Fuck no, we will not kneel. Pablo Hidalgo.
Oh, yeah.
And a $5 super chat from Psycho North 9. Sounds like Hidalgo has alligator mouth and a hummingbird ass, and these idiots need to be reminded who pays them.
Exactly. I mean, just take Star Wars here, 2.75 million.
Without respect,
we reject. How much is the Disney subscription? I don't even know what is it? $10 a month? What is it?
Yeah, $10, $11 a month, I think.
All right, so it's $120. Being the goddamn fucking accountant that I fucking am, boy, I'm hot. I'm so hot. I wouldn't even need paying that.
A fan started calling Lucasfilms regarding this, expressing that I'm going to this morning. I only had
if 2.7 if all 2.75 million. Okay, here's this is real money. Okay, if let's just say he's got 200 he's got 275 million subs, right?
Yes.
If he wanted to, if he was actually a shill and said he wanted to do a promo and get all of these motherfuckers to spend $11 a month for 12 months, he could generate $363 million just off of his fucking fan base for Disney. If every one of his subs signed up at $10.99 a month for fucking Disney Plus, that would turn into $363 million in 12 months. 12 months! All right, fine. $7 a month. Chris purchases at $7 a month. All right, 7 times 12 times 2750. Now we redo the math. Oh, 231 million.
And J.W. Chow, high-profile Star Wars fan, weeps with joy, and he is publicly ridiculed by someone who works for Lucasfilm. That is what we woke up to. That is what we are having to deal with this morning. Someone inside the fucking mouse factory running their mouths when they do something fucking awesome, and they literally rip those emotions out of you. And Project Storytime, Josh, Pablo won't get a call. They all think like this. Pablo just says it out loud.
Oh, no, he's going to get a call. I don't know what's going to happen, but we got to ratchet up the heat. This is like, let me tell you, I'm more pissed off about this than I am about the goddamn fucking Cuties thing from Netflix.
I won't even say the name. I call it Hooties. What a pathetic, sad piece of shit. I'm sorry, but what is so wrong with your miserable little life that you attack people? You're a sad, lonely troll. You live alone. You will die alone, and no one will mourn Pablo Hidalgo. No one will fucking mourn Pablo Hidalgo. He is a fucking rancid old piece of shit. Did you hear me, Pablo? You are a rancid fucking old piece of shit.
When you read his job description on IMDb, he was like charged with like making sure canon happened. What the hell? What a moron! He's an absolute failure at his job.
And yes, this was totally uncalled for. A sad day. It's been a sad fucking decade. It's been a sad fucking decade for Lucasfilm. And you just got back some fucking credit with the Star Wars community. You just got back some fucking credit. Do you know how hard it is to earn that from me? From me, after you destroyed Star Wars, after you ridiculed the fans, after you called us all toxic fucking man babies, you have me talking positive about you for the first fucking time in almost a decade. And you flush that down the toilet by letting pieces of shit like this run their mouths.
I collect lightsabers, and I was like, Doomcock, Star Wars was dead to me. It's dead to me. I even, like I said on another stream, I packed away all my lightsabers, all my Star Wars shit. I packed it all away because I couldn't even fucking look at it anymore. Literally, in my own streaming studio, I couldn't look at any of the shit. You know, even my little X-wing helmet, I put that away, right? Well, you know what? After that show last weekend, I told my dad to go down because I can't go up or down the stairs. So I told him to go down the garage, get the boxes, and pull it all out. And you know, just yesterday, before all this happened, I just finished recharging and changing the batteries for the ones that need batteries. All 15 of the or 16 of the lightsabers in my collection, and decided which ones were going to be what colors. Laid them all out because I was going to put them up on the wall, you know, for the next month that I'm still going to be here. Pulled out the, you know, my X-wing helmet, all that shit, and pulled out all my Star Wars stuff, right? Because I didn't feel good about looking at it anymore, bro. I mean, I got God bless my 7-year-old, and he's the only reason I got through that last Skywalker movie. You know, me and him had the theater to ourselves when the piece of shit movie came out. And then I sent you a video yesterday because in the mail of a lightsaber I ordered 5 months ago came. Remember I sent you the video of the dark saber?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere yesterday, 10:30 in the morning, I get a dark saber. I put this thing on special order. It's a custom lightsaber, custom design, custom build. I totally forgot to even order the damn thing. Showed up yesterday at 10:30 in the morning, just as my dad's getting the boxes out of the garage so I could get all my Star Wars shit out. And I'm full of, takes me back to being like 11, 12, 13 year again, you know?
I want to, you know what, since you brought that up, I want to say something. I've got a video I was going to film today. This has taken 3 weeks, a little almost 3 weeks to get here. You guys know that my anniversary on YouTube is coming up on the 3rd. There is a custom built lightsaber that is being delivered today because of my anniversary. The Valkyries did this for me as a way of saying congratulations for my first year.
And it's a good one.
It is a Ultra Sabers. It is the Guardian. And I let them do that because I have been really enjoying The Mandalorian. I loved Ahsoka, seeing Ahsoka again. This was before I even saw Luke. I loved what was happening in The Mandalorian, and I was starting to feel a turn. I was starting to feel a turn in how things were going. And you know what? I have been very, very outspoken about how I feel concerning this. I have not hid this. I have not continued to slam Lucasfilms. I have praised them where the praise is due. And I have spoken against people that have said there shall be no peace as long as Lucasfilm is under the reign of Disney.
We both have.
Disney, you have one opportunity. Get rid of fucking KK, get rid of Pablo, get rid of these fucking people that are destroying this franchise, or you are going to lose me forever.
And we're not going to go quietly.
No. And Mark C with a $20 super chat. Thank you so very much, Mark. Star Wars Theory is the most diplomatic critic of Disney Star Wars. Every artist dreams of pulling the heartstrings of a patron. It's the easiest way to our wallets. Pablo doesn't deserve to represent Star Wars. And this is what Lucas was for. This is what George did. He made sure that cocksucking pieces of shit like Pablo didn't fuck it all up for all of us. No writer in the EU would have dared do this under George Lucas. No writer would have disrespected the fans of Star Wars under George Lucas. Not one single fucking writer in the EU would have done this, would have dared to do this while George was running things. You look like fucking shit, Disney. You look like the monkey fucking the football that can't keep your fucking shit in house in order. Get your house in order. Get your house in order. Because as of right now, there shall be no peace as long as KK and Pablo are still at Lucasfilm. You wanted me pissed? You got me.
And again, we're not pissed just because of the impact it has on us. We're impacted because at Valhalla, we're guardians of pop culture. We're guardians of things that meant something to us at one time in our lives and still can. And we have to be guardians for each other. And the main reason I'm pissed today isn't because I felt their step on me. I'm going to keep my lightsabers charged, and they're going to stay out because Favreau didn't do this to me. Hidalgo did. And I'll guarantee you, Favreau's fucking going to be pissed when he wakes up and sees this shit. All right? There's a war going on in there. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to be watching very fucking carefully as to how they handle this situation. Because this is just not fucking cool. But the main reason that I'm pissed off has nothing to do with anything that has to do with me. A little bit does. Maybe 10, 15%. But I'm a big boy. I'm used to disappointed. Fuck, I'm Mexican. My whole culture, my whole people are built around disappointment. Yeah, it's a joke, but it's also true, too. Makes us tough that way. I'm pissed because of Star Wars fucking theory. This is a straight-up dude who sacrificed himself hundreds of thousands of dollars of his own money. Sacrificed buying his own house to give the community something more. And he's been a team player. He's not thrown one rock when he had ample opportunity. And he's been criticized before. He just turned the cheek the other way like the good Christian that he tries to be. Today, in this last tweet at 3:30 in the morning, he said that he's not going to turn his cheek anymore and he's going to pay attention. And truth be told, Jeremy mentions that at the end of his own video, which is like, hey, Star Wars Theory, I'm here to support you, bae. Now you see where I've been coming from. And Jeremy, as always, Jeremy is always fucking right.
I want to see the return of the High Council. That's what I want to see.
We never should have let it die.
We need to
reformulate it ourselves. We got to do it. This is horse shit.
And
Loki, we got to stay on their ass every fucking week. We can't let them breathe for 1 minute.
No, we can't. Not as long as Pablo Hidalgo is still.
I feel like I'm back to when I had that girlfriend was cheating on me. I had to put a fucking GPS tracker on the car I bought her.
As long as Pablo Hidalgo is still at Disney, no, this is fucking war. You go after one of us, you go after all of us. No, it's war. And MB Geek, let's talk with the $5 super chat. We need to flood Disney's flood Disney's call centers, flood Disney's Facebook, flood Disney's email. No.
If you guys do anything today, take 10 minutes, even if it's just the 20 of us or 30
Pablo
of us in this chat.
Needs to go.
If 20 or 30 of us just spend 10 minutes today, just 10 minutes tweeting and retweeting and retweeting and retweeting and Facebooking and making 2 phone calls. 10 minutes. It'll start making a difference.
And spoiled Queen Baby at all with a $10 super chat. Disney can come out of this looking like heroes if they fired his own Pablo Hidalgo. You have an opportunity to grow exponentially by being heroes and getting rid of these people. Think about it. I am never, ever, ever supported cancel culture. This fucking piece of shit has to go.
J.W. Choi, high-profile Star Wars fan, weeps with joy, and he is publicly ridiculed by someone who works for Lucasfilm. WTF. Hail J.W. Choi. Hail.
Yeah, Pablo can suck a fucking bag of cocks. Lore keeper. Fuck him. He ain't no lore keeper. He oh man. I'm fucking shaking. I'm red. I'm This isn't just a member of this community. This is someone who has stood with Star Wars through all this bullshit. Because of their love for Star Wars, they didn't go negative. Because of their love for the OT, for the prequels, they didn't fucking just turn their backs. And this is how they were paid. This is how they repaid you. Star Wars Theory. I love your Darth Vader video.
He just released the second one this past week.
I used a part of that Anakin waking up in that fucking back to tank. I used a part of that in this music video I made for the fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan. And it's a rock, it's like a rock music video. It has the fight and the music, but it's all heavy metal. And I used clips of yours and of the reimagined fight with Obi-Wan and Vader, along with the fight on Mustafar. And bro, I love your fucking film. And this is what happens, dude. This is how we felt. Welcome to the fucking club. Because when they start calling us fucking ists, when they start calling us fucking phobes, when they start calling us fucking man babies, when they start, yeah, your theory sucks. No, your interpretation of Luke, Ryan, sucked. You were sucking fucking cock when you thought up that interpretation for Luke. This is what they do, Star Wars Theory. This is how they've treated all of us. Here in Star Wars, in Star Trek, and all the IPs they're trying to fucking ruin, this is how they've treated us for loving the content that we love. I love the EU, and every one of us that loved the EU got slapped in the fucking face and beat down when they decanonized everything and said, we have no content. We have no stories to pull from. We have no content. We have no way of looking up. Then there are no stories. Bullshit. You lying fucking pricks. Bullshit. There is nothing to pull from. You had everything, and you had our attention again in a good way. And now you sorry sons of bitches, you've got my attention again in a different way. This is just as bad as the sequel trilogy.
Bro,
because every single one of us that stood up, every single one of us that spoke our mind got told to sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, and enjoy it, whether you enjoy it or not, because at least you're getting Star Wars. No, I got Star Wars. I got Star Wars for decades before you, Disney. I got Star Wars for fucking 30 years before you came along, Disney. In books, in games, in fucking in board games, in movies, I got Star Wars before you came along. And we don't need you, Disney. We don't fucking need you. That's what hurt you. We don't need your sequel trilogy toys. We don't need your sequel trilogy films. We don't need any of that shit. None of it. We don't need any of it because we've got fucking 50 fucking years of Star Wars. away from you. 40 years, whatever. We don't need you. We've got 3 fucking decades of Star Wars without you. We don't fucking need you. You're that toxic fucking girlfriend that thinks that no matter what happens, no matter what she says, no matter what she does, no matter how she treats us, she'll always be welcomed back. Well, it ain't fucking happening. It ain't happening. You can only take so much shit before you turn your fucking back and walk away and say enough is enough. I can't take it anymore. And
there's
Disney,
a comment
as long as you have people working for you like Pablo, and yes, Captain Trek, this is worse than the sequel trilogy because they're implying what happened now was for us.
There's a comment on one of the Echo Base threads from their video of it says Kathleen Kennedy and Pablo Hidalgo are the dark side and the imperial evil. And it's channels like ours, Loki, and Echo Base and others. We're the fucking rebels now. Fucking this shit's happening in real life.
Yes, we are.
It's like Star Wars in real life.
We're
the Rebel Alliance.
You are the Rebel Alliance. And no, I did not just steal that from Echo Base. I know Coach and Nick would totally fucking support me saying you are the Rebel Alliance. That's not going to become my hashtag. If anything, it'll become Echo Base's fucking hashtag. Maybe if Coach and Nick like it.
I mean, what an insecure little fuck that. I mean, because all of this goes back to this. He is not happy that Jon Favreau and the guys who are with The Mandalorian generated this kind of positive fan reaction. And he truly hates himself for it. And this is an outward lash. I mean, this is how bullies act, right? Because most bullies are insecure pieces of horse shit. And the reason they bully other people is because of their own insecurities and their own mental deficiencies.
Yeah, and James Andrew Morrison, I've got thousands and thousands of hours of movies, series, books, and comics enough to last me decades. I don't need you, Disney. However, yeah, Disney, you, however, need my money. That's right. That's right.
One fucking Hispanic piece of shit beta fuck. It's not like Disney's really strong right now. They're not exactly in a position to tell everybody to F off right now.
No. No, and I am just shocked. I know.
And like I said, it's about us standing up for him and his sacrifice. Dude, literally a couple $100,000. There's not one person in this chat that would put off, if they had the money and they made the money off of YouTube and they had an opportunity to buy their own house, they would put off buying their own house in order to finish more fan films. Nobody. None of you. None of us. I mean, I like to think I'm a selfless guy, but I'm not that selfless. This is the best of us.
And 10-pound super chat from the Jester of Sin, which I'm actually going to sit down and give The Mandalorian a watch in the new year. I haven't seen it yet, but I've
you should watch it. That's Favreau's work.
That's Favreau's work. That's all Favreau.
You can watch it. Watch it.
I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys something for anyone who missed it over the middle.
Guys, and by the way, hopefully everybody be cool that we're not doing any skulls or da-da-da-da-da. I mean, we appreciate the super chats. We love you all for them, but we didn't load any of the graphics today and the show stuff, so we just clicked the button and went live. So thank you for understanding.
I'm going to show you something from the very first morning show here. Gesture of Sin, everyone who's thrown those super chats today and knows me and knows what I have been preaching about, Favreau and Filoni. I want to show you something. This is a little clip from the very first morning show here on Mornings of Mischief.
Oh God.
I uploaded this last night. Greetings, programs, and welcome to Pop Culture Therapy. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and this is the first morning show I've ever done. Congratulations. How y'all doing? George, Dave, and John, with KK sitting her ass in the back, looking like she's important. Interesting. I don't know if I totally agree, but interesting. like a damn velociraptor waiting to pounce on any male that gets in her way. But George, Dave, and John, you cannot screw with John. You cannot screw with John. Simple. I hope that worked. Oh my God, I've got 1,000. Let's stop sharing screens.
Your first
now
live
listen,
stream.
I know it's so funny. I've never listen. Look at that. Look who that is.
I can't read it.
It says Abby O'Lace, and there's a picture of Tabitha from Bewitched. I've never done this before, and I didn't know how exactly this was all going to work, so I just I jumped in head first, and I didn't check and see if there was enough water in the pool. Abby O'Lace is our very own Samantha Joe.
Yep.
You're on Mornings of
Mischief. So you're telling me the first morning show that you went when you flipped the switch for the first time, almost a year ago, your first topic of conversation was Star Wars.
Getting rid of KK and making sure that Fabro has the fucking the gut to get it done and to bring back Star Wars, which I believe he is on the road. He was on the road to do just that, and I think that the people at fucking Lucasfilm under KK fucking hate that and want to get rid of him. Yeah, Samantha, but you were called Abby O'Lace then. You weren't called Samantha Joe then. Oh, you mean yes. Sam, yes. We stand with Star Wars.
Keely Chow with the most abstract comment of the morning. For all you Star Wars fans in Georgia, pretend Pablo Hidalgo is David Perdue. I don't even know what that refers to. Who's David Perdue? Is he running for office or something? I don't know. That's Keely Chow. That's where you gotta get off that roll tide shit. War Eagle.
Yeah. Star Wars theory is not a victim. He's a hero and a real man. A real man doesn't bully or kneel. A real man stays focused and thrives.
Yes.
We stand with Star Wars theory. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, spoiled Quinny baby doll. You hit the nail on the fucking head. And yeah, Chris Persia, Sammy, before she stopped using a moniker, but then again, she can kick more ass as her true powerful self. Yes.
Yeah, Sam Joe has force powers. Bro, I'm encouraging everybody today just to invest 10 to 15 minutes, just any 10 or 15 minutes today. Tweet, Facebook, send an email to these idiots, and call them on the phone and leave a voicemail. If even 20 of us did that today, that's going to speak volumes. Because let me tell you this much, it's not all about just Twitter. That's where it starts, but it doesn't end there.
I know MB Geek. I know John. Geeks. I know John will. I don't know about Poloni, but I know that John Favreau is a stand-up fucking guy.
Yep.
I know that. I know it. I've met him. I met him a long time ago. He was very, very cool, very easygoing, very like, oh man, it's this and that. And this is the way it works. And I'm honored that I get to be able to do this every day. He's like one of us. He's one of those guys that's like, I have this great gift that I can do this, and I'm happy and I enjoy it and I have fun doing it. He sounds like one of us when we talk about streaming.
Mountains of Elysium, hashtag Hidalgo go.
Yeah, Hidalgo go. Hidalgo go. And a $2 super chat from Psychodorf 9. This is smoke from the Civil War in Disney.
I'm on it. Spoiled Kenny. I'll be right back. I'll throw some links. Keep talking, Loki. I'll be right back.
Coach.
Sorry, I'm just so mad right
now. So
I was on the phone with Coach at 3 a.m. I was having Coach create a video and getting it out. You know what I mean? So I'll be right back. I'm going to get some links going. I'll be right back.
We have to stand up and we have to say, hell no. Hidalgo goes. Hell no, Hidalgo goes. Hell no, Hidalgo goes. Hidalgo goes. Hidalgo has to fucking go. Their show, but no. You know what? I remember a long time ago, I broke down in a theater. And I was actually crying in a movie theater. And that was when Vader picked up Palpatine and threw him in a fucking exhaust shaft. That was in the 90s when the remakes came out. And I don't remember ever getting that emotional with Star Wars before. And it was something about seeing it on the big screen and feeling all of that energy around me. And I broke down and I lost it. That was Luke's dad. That was Anakin. That wasn't Vader. The second he picked up the Emperor and chunked his ass in that exhaust, that wasn't Vader anymore. That was Anakin. That was Anakin returned. And I should not have. No one had any right to make me feel wrong for feeling that, for showing that. No one has any right. And it's cucked pieces of shit like Pablo Hidalgo. They're the problem. The pandering, cucked pieces of shit that are fucking running their mouths, that they're the problem. It's not the guys, because let me tell you something. Those guys you call toxic man babies, those guys that are fucking rallying against this, they're the ones in the theaters getting fucking teary-eyed because their hero is there. They're the ones that are getting teary-eyed when their hero makes that sacrifice. They're also the ones getting upset when they see someone like Han get cut down and die a meaningless death. Mark C. with a $10 super chat. I just tweeted Bob Iger, John Favreau, Dave Filoni, Lucasfilm Limited, and Disney, letting them know the goodwill they brought with the season finale was just lost, and why. Hell yes, Mark C.
Mark
we
C, you got
are leading the charge.
Mark C, can you Twitter me that shit so I can put it in the chat so it save me some time? Mark C, if you happen to have any of that information, just Twitter me.
We are leading the
Here's
charge.
My Twitter account.
And runs with Caesars. I love the name. It's not like Star Wars Theory stuck up for the fandom menace this whole time, so why is everyone defending him all of a sudden because he got his feelings hurt? I'll tell you why it runs with Caesars. Because he loves Star Wars. And that's all that matters. He loves Star Wars.
On the front lines of the fight. And let's face facts. Let me say something. I'm not saying this about you in particular, but I'm going to say this about a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the fandom menace that stood behind the people that were vocal. I was vocal. Doomcock's vocal. Loki's vocal. Jeremy's vocal. Mindless Entertainment's vocal. The bullshitters of the local. The list goes on. Jeff and others. There's a lot of people that have been vocal against them that have fucking been banned and fucking, and a lot of people in the fandom menace have stayed behind us that have been vocal. Now, I'm not saying you haven't been vocal, bro. All right? But this is a case of a guy who's nice and cool and positive and is giving money out of his pocket to deliver stuff to us. And that's why he has 2.75 million subs. And maybe he wasn't with the Phantom Menace. But you know what? It says something a lot about him that he never went negative, because you know what? He could have grown a lot faster and been a lot bigger had he done that. That would have been the easy thing to do, frankly. And I am hardcore Phantom Menace.
I've been a member of the Fandom Menace since it started. I was watching Geeks and Gamers before The Last Jedi came out. When Jeremy and Ethan and Jeff got together, I was there day one. I was here before Doomcock. I was here when it started. And it doesn't matter whether Star Wars Theory stuck up for the fandom or not. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter whether he stuck up for the fandom or not. He loves Star Wars. He loves Star Wars. He loves the OT. He loves the prequels. And this is a human being showing emotion and told to keep it in check. Put your thumbs in your fucking pocket, shut the fuck up and quit. Shut the fuck up and quit. That is why I will defend Star Wars Theory. That is why I will defend him and why I will speak up and why I stand with him. Because he is a fan that just got told, keep your shit to yourself. Keep your love for Star Wars to yourself. Doesn't matter what he supported. Doesn't matter what he's been doing. All that matters is he has a true love for Star Wars. And he just got told to keep that shit to himself and shut the fuck up. No, that's what SJWs do. That's what SJWs have been doing since day one. Telling fans, telling people that love the IPs that they're fucking destroying to sit down, shut up. You're not allowed to say anything. And if you do, you're an isht, you're an ob, you're a Yahtzee. If you say anything about what we're doing, we will shame you out of your job. We will shame you off of social media. We will shame you out of everything. So I will stand with Star Wars Theory. I will stand with him because that's fucking bullshit. And that's why I started this channel in the first place, was to stand up against punk ass fucking bitches that told us we need to sit and be happy we're getting anything in the first place. You'll sit there and you'll enjoy the new Star Wars, because if you don't, you're not going to get any more. Suck my fucking dick.
Mark C, I just DM'd you, so you can DM me back with the info if you got it.
And yeah, this is about Star Wars, not about Fandom Menace. This is about Star Wars. Period. And yeah, lay fry. Yes, balance is needed. No good having hate for the sake of hate. That's right, because that's what SJWs do. Constant nitpicking at everything. Yes, I completely agree. I completely agree. You know what? You know what? Hold on, Mike. Hold on. I love you, brother, but give me just a second to say this. We stand with Star Wars Theory. And every fucking member of the Fandom Menace that's been going after each other over the last couple of weeks, I'm putting you on fucking notice. Each and every single motherfucking one of you. Get your shit together. Because look at what they just did. This motherfucker hasn't said anything negative about Star Wars. He has stayed out of it. He has just talked about his love for Star Wars, and look how they've treated him. Get your shit together, Fandom Menace. Stop fighting amongst yourselves and look at what they're doing. This is the time we stand up and we stand with Star Wars Theory. It isn't the time for fucking backstabbing, bickering. Oh, it's not just like the EU. Oh, it's just that and the other. Fucking get your shit together. Get your shit together. All of you. All of you, get your shit together. Because this is the kind of shit that has to be stopped. This is what brought me to the table. This is why I said I've had enough. I'm getting on my microphone and I'm not going to stop until this fucking shaming bullshit is over. If you love Star Wars, be proud of loving Star Wars. If you love Star Trek, if you love any of that, be proud and don't be silent when they fuck it up. Speak your mind, speak your heart, and don't be afraid to show your emotions when they fucked up or they've done something good. Go ahead, Mike.
You hit the line. You nailed it better than I would have. It's exactly what I was going to say. It's exactly all this infighting bullshit. You know, who's Phantom Menace? Who's not Phantom Menace? Who's this? It's like, sound like a bunch of junior high school students.
And Heirs of Chaos with a $5.
I love what. There's nothing more entertaining to me because I don't have a lot of subs either. I don't fucking maintain my channel, so I can say what I'm about to say. It's very entertaining to me to watch all these channels with less than 500 fucking subs, which by the way includes me, mentally masturbate over Phantom Menace bullshit when we need to align ourselves together, stand up for each other, protect each other, and protect our pop culture before it's obliterated. It's that simple.
Heirs of Chaos with $5 super chat. We stand with Star Wars Theory. Mark C with a $5 super chat. I made sure I tagged Star Wars Theory and Pablo Hidalgo so everyone gets the tweet. Fuck yes, brother. And Psychodorf 9 with a $5 super chat. Are we not men? Do we not bleed when cut? Do we not cry at deep hurt? Do we not laugh at jest? No one has a right to mock our heroes. No one has a right to mock us either for our feelings. We will not bend the knee. Fuck Pablo.
All right, Mark C has been an amazing gentleman. I'm going to post up a lot of information here right now. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, Captain Shrek, what? That they can suck it? Spoil Queenie Baby Doll, we have to stand together. Do you love Star Wars? Fuck your feelings towards other people. Do you love Star Wars? We stand together. That's right. That's right. I'm tired of this infighting bullshit. This crap that is going on. We all came together because of our love for Star Wars. Get your shit together, fandom. Or watch it all burn around you because you want to act like fucking children.
That's weird.
And lay fry one bag egg. It's not just one bag egg, though. That's the problem. It's a whole fucking group of them. Lay fry. It's a whole fucking group of them from KK down. And you got good people like Fabro trying to bring the love of Star Wars back because of how much he loves it. And Gun Bunny, I know we're over. I don't care right now. Retweeted Star Wars Theory tweet to Robert Meyer Burnett and Campia. Rambling Canuck, Loki, I'm so pissed. I'm going live shortly with Vance Major to give Disney hell and bring Vance with me on his channel. Hell yes, brother. Hell yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Yeah. Years of disgracery crying in hallways and we avert, shut up, and take what they give. Yeah, fuck that.
So don't say you don't know where to hit these people up because Mark C just made it damn easy for us. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Loki. I appreciate this, man.
And butterflies, stand together no matter what. I'm sick of them bullying people. Grow up, stop acting like 2-year-olds and start listening. Yes. Damn fucking straight, butterflies. Damn straight. Oh, Captain Trek, yes. Not glorious fleeting except in Valhalla, and we love Star Wars. Damn straight, Cap. Damn fucking straight. Damn straight, brother. I'm so glad I did not miss that because the chat is flying this morning and I'm just.
What do you mean?
Dude, I'm so fucking pissed.
I hear you.
I'm so pissed. I've gotten all this out this morning and I'm still fucking pissed off. I'm pissed off at Pablo Hidalgo. I'm pissed off at KK. I'm pissed off at Lucasfilm for allowing this shit to go on and letting him post that shit on the official threads. I am fucking pissed at the Phantom Menace for the fucking stupid high school shit.
Look, we got a troll. Mark Warren, Pablo's better than you'll ever be, so shut up. You know, Mark, go fuck yourself later.
Oh, how much, Mark? How much did Pablo pay you? Hey, Mark, how much did Pablo pay? Wait, is that Pablo? is Mark Pablo?
I don't know.
Pablo is
the gay lover. That's who Mark Warren is. Can't get enough in the morning, so he comes over here.
How can a man baby such as Pablo still have a job at Disney?
Because he's fucking Hispanic and hiding behind that SJW bullshit. The Chilean fuck.
yeah, Porg. KK, we have 10 Star Wars shows coming. What could go wrong? Pablo Hidalgo, hold my beer. Hold my fucking beer. No, we're not going to, old media guy. I deal with trolls every day. I get hate mail every day. By the way, if you would like to send me some hate mail, please send it to stone_Loki@hotmail.com.
That would be stone_Loki at hotmail.com. And if you send it, you will have it read. You will have it read live on the air by Mexican Iron Man in his best trailer park accent that he can muster up.
All moons. I get hate mail every fucking day.
Samjo deleted his comment. I kicked that motherfucker out.
So get your shit together, fandom, because this is what I am here to fucking stop. Get your shit together.
Thanks, Mark. Oh, you got Mark C super chat. Okay, great. All right, so you got it in the chat. I'm going to cut and paste one more time. You guys, please, everybody, take 5 or 10 minutes today and do something, please. You know, so many of us have been blessed because we got people like Loki, Doomcock, Jeremy, you know, Gary, other people fighting the good fight for so long. Well, you know what? We want things to change. We got to take some action ourselves too.
And no, I completely agree, Mark C. The Fandom Menace has never been an elitist club. Anybody can be a member of the Fandom Menace.
Should even let Mexicans with one leg be in the club.
And Mark C says the Fandom Menace has a hashtag designed to rally fans demanding respect for those who control the brands we love. We are not an elitist club. No. And Cardinal Sin, yeah, was it really called for you to go out of your way to publicly humiliate Star Wars Theory, who has never said a negative word about Star Wars? Well, guess what? He knows now. He knows it has been directed at him. He will not forget that. He's not going to forget that. No matter what happens in the future, he's not going to forget that.
Dave Bob. And it's more than Pablo. As the great Dave Bob says, it's a barnyard of folks. Well, something like that he says it. I don't do a very good Dave Bob accent, but you know. It's a barnyard of folks.
And yes, Philip Demick, the day George sold Lucasfilms, Disney sacked everyone and hired people based on how much they blow. Yes. Yep. Kathy being at the top of that list because she's done some blowing in her day.
Oh, yeah.
MB Geek, low-key, I think I've done 20 tweets, Facebook, email. I'm just getting started. Blood Disney, blood Lucasfilm. We stand with Star Wars Theory. No, I'm not done. I'm not done.
No. It's 6 a.m. in California. We're just getting started.
We're just getting fucking started.
We're just getting started. And let me tell you what the other end of this bookend is going to be. The other bookend is going to be is Keely Chow. For next time you're in a for a good time, call 818-802-4647. That's Paul's phone number. Because in 30 days, we're going to be in front of Disney and Lucasfilms, and we're going to be broadcasting live. Oh, it begins today. It's a 30-day campaign, motherfuckers. And I don't mean people in the chat. I mean Disney, motherfuckers.
Spole Quinn, baby doll. I'm trying to figure out if Pablo Hidalgo is really this stupid and slimy, or if there's a plot to all this. Let me tell you something. If he did this on orders, and if that comes out that KK was a part of this, that's it. You think you got attention from everyone when the sequel trilogy came out. You think that you got attention from everyone when you put that fucking horrible cocksucking ist shirt on that said the force was female. You really think you got attention then? If everyone finds out that you're a part of this shit, that you've been fucking sending Mr. PH out on little fucking suicide runs to piss off the fandom, you can think again, KK. If you are a part of this, if he is doing this on your orders, damn, you thought you had our attention before. You haven't seen anything yet. This was not what I intended to do this morning.
I know, boss. I know. But
I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to be heard, especially when people are being told to be silent. Oh, keep your feelings in check, boy. No, Pablo, you keep your fucking mouth in check and you stay off of fucking Twitter. Because we don't put up with that kind of shit around here. Savvy? Savvy, Pablo? We don't put up with that kind of shit around here.
What a day.
You have a great day, Project Storytime. And everyone out there, you have a great morning. We are not going to fucking sit down and be silent. We are not going to be quiet. We are not going to keep our fucking mouths shut. We are not going to simply let them run their mouths because we are fans and we love what we love. It's not going to happen. I challenge every single member of the Fandom Menace, whether you are a day in, whether you have been here from the beginning, get your fucking shit straight. If you are constantly bickering about this fucking shit with Luke Skywalker, get your shit straight, because you've got people being fucking attacked. You have got YouTubers being attacked. You have fans being attacked for loving what they love. Get your shit together and get back to what's important. Making sure that people like Pablo get the fuck out. I have never, ever, ever been on board with cancel culture. Ever. But that fucker is a disgrace to Star Wars. That fucker is a disgrace to what George Lucas built. And he shows it every fucking day. Every time he says anything to any fan, he shows it. I will not be silent. Runs with Caesars. That's right. I will not be silent. I will not go quietly out into the night and keep my fucking mouth shut. I will speak my mind. I will stand up, and doesn't matter whether this motherfucker behind me, whether Star Wars Theory ever had a bad thing to say about Disney, Star Wars. I don't give a shit about that. Disney Star Wars has had something bad to say about him for being a fan that loves Star Wars. So I will stand with Star Wars Theory, and I am going to fucking blow up Lucasfilm's Twitter, and I'm going to blow up Lucasfilm's email, and I'm going to blow up Disney until this shit is done. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here today.
Thank you, and hail to Valhalla.
Hail Valhalla. Glory is fleeting except in Valhalla.
Thank you, Loki.
Cap. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, mods, for being here. Thank you, Echo Base. And a $5 super chat from Mark C. I never ask for a tweet I create to be retweeted. There are over 50 people here. I need to have 50 retweets of this one. Yes, sir. On the way.
On the way.
It's on the way, brother. It is on the way. Thank you, everyone. We're gonna fight this. Fuck Pablo and fuck Lucasfilm and fuck Disney. If they don't want to, we're gonna fight this. I hope everyone has a good day.